Today we're going to talk about a common mistake I see in youth athlete performance training, and actually this bleeds into our general population, and that is using a lot more exercise variation than is truly needed. When we look at what an athlete needs to do, and what we're trying to do with our athletes is make them as efficient as possible at the movements they're trying to do. We're not using exercise in our athlete setting to help them lose weight or do any of these other, more general population type of training where, if they're not very good at the exercise, they're probably burning a little bit more calories, so we're getting more out of there. And we're switching up the variation quite a bit so they don't get efficient at those exercises. With our athletes, our goal is to make them as efficient as possible. And to do that, we have to repeat the main lifts over and over and over and over and over again. We want to be so good at those lifts, and especially when it comes to like single leg training, we want to build up significant strength in single leg training. And there's not a whole lot of variations, and nor do the athletes need variations. And when you get competency at the lifts, you feel more confident to come in and train and do those things when you feel strong in those lifts. So if you're an athlete who's kind of switching up the program every time they come in, or you're an adult in the same fashion that you're trying to get somewhere but you keep switching them up, the variation, you don't need a lot of it. You don't need to do anything crazy. Stick to the basics. Be consistent, ruthlessly consistent at the basics. Get your 2 and 52, so your 2 workouts a week, 52 weeks a year. Set it and get it going. If you need help with your sports performance training with your youth athlete, don't hesitate to reach out, and we'll see you around the turf.